Deion Sanders' cancer battle, a daughter's tears, a coach's grit, and the journey to victory. Deion Sanders, known to fans as Coach Prime, is a man whose life story is defined by grit, resilience, and an indomitable will to win. But behind the scenes of the roaring stadiums and spotlight, he has faced one of his toughest battles yet. A private war against bladder cancer that few knew about, not even his own children. The hidden struggle behind the cowboy hat for months. Whispers surrounded Sanders' health. Fans noticed his absence, the weight loss, the hint of pain hidden beneath his trademark cowboy hat and cool sunglasses. While battling persistent blood clots and undergoing toe amputations, no one quite understood the full scope of his ordeal. How could the legendary coach lose 14 pounds seemingly overnight? The mystery remained locked behind closed doors until recently. It was only on a quiet Monday that the truth came out in full. Deion Sanders had been diagnosed with bladder cancer. Standing firm, he announced, "God is good. You have no idea how good God has been for me to be here." The room brimmed with emotion as news spread that, against all odds, he was now declared cancer-free by his doctors. A family's unseen pain. Deion Sanders' daughter faces the truth while the world knew little. The family carried the heavy burden in silence. DeAndre Sanders, one of Coach Prime's daughters, recounts the painful moment she first learned the reality. Sitting in a routine checkup, she was told by a medical professional, "Your dad was diagnosed with bladder cancer 4 weeks ago." The words hung heavy in the air. As she looked at the blood in the test samples, she quietly asked, "Is that like blood?" The doctor nodded, explaining the complex procedures that followed, including the construction of a new bladder from a portion of his small intestines, and the necessity of catheters to aid his kidney function. DeAndre's voice caught as she described the harsh new reality. The new bladder doesn't have the neurotransmitters to tell the brain when to use the restroom. He won't have that sensation anymore. He's going to have to set timers and literally push urine out of it. Throughout the conversation, Coach Prime himself remained calm, even playful, interacting with his grandchild, a testament to his ironclad spirit. Amid adversity, the medical crossroads, surgery versus treatment, the family learned that Sanders faced a daunting choice. The medical professional laid out the options: a 36-month treatment plan with a 50% chance of cancer returning, or immediate surgery. Coach Prime, ever the fighter, chose the latter. DeAndre recalls the most vulnerable time for her father. The toughest moment was the night before his several-hour surgery, she said. He was at home with his lawyers, working on his will. He was thinking about each of his kids. The weight of mortality never dimmed his protective nature. Despite his own fears, his focus was on his family. He didn't want to do treatments, because all he could think about was us, his children, she added, fighting back tears. It was a moment that revealed a rarely seen side of the legendary coach, deeply human, deeply loving. From the brink of darkness to the road of recovery following surgery, Coach Prime began a steady recovery. His days now include fishing trips and tennis sessions, small joys that mark a triumphant return from the brink. Though the cancer diagnosis shook the Buff Nation, Sanders' resilience has reignited hope. At the Dolward Athletic Center, Sanders appeared in his iconic cowboy hat, exuding his usual confidence. Joined by Dr. Janet Kukuria, Director of Urological Oncology, the coach was officially declared cured of cancer. This was not an easy task. It wasn't a cakewalk, Sanders admitted, revealing he lost about 25 pounds during the ordeal. "That was a fight, but we made it." Dr. Kukria praised his fighting spirit and added with a smile, "As good as you were as a player, I'm better." Their light-hearted banter belied the seriousness of the battle and the strength needed to win it. Advocacy born from adversity. Coach Prime has turned his personal struggle into a powerful message. Get regular checkups and do not ignore warning signs. His journey is a reminder that even the strongest among us need to prioritize health. Despite everything, Sanders remained devoted to his team. He showed up for the Buffs during Big 12 media days, brushing off questions about his health and focusing on his team's quest for dominance. His rallying cry remains unchanged. We want to win. We want to win at all costs. Final thoughts. Deion Sanders' cancer battle is not just a story of medical challenges, but one of family, faith, and unyielding spirit. It reveals the hidden struggles behind a public figure known for his charisma and toughness. Through the tears of his daughter, the calm resolve of a father, and the unwavering support of a community, Coach Prime's story inspires millions. He fought, he won, and now he leads anew, stronger than ever.